Hey guys, Sean Taggy here, Chief Operating Officer and partner of Memphis Investment Properties. So today's video, I'm going to give you all a brief look under the hood of our business, Memphis Investment Properties. We just had a bunch of team meetings and annual reviews, also quarterly planning session, and we've kind of had a lot of time to reflect back on how 2021 went and what our goals are for the future for 2021, 2022, and beyond. So we met up as a partnership and set some goals and also reflected on the past. So let's go ahead and dive in to see how things went for the past year. Let me share this screen and slideshow for you. Okay, so Memphis Investment Properties, if you don't know, we're a turnkey company. So we buy houses, renovate them, get them all fixed up and tenant proof, and then sell them to investors as an investment property, and then also property manage it for them with our sister property management company, Reedy & Company Realtors. So here are our stats over the years. Here's how many houses we've sold. So in 2016, we had 130 houses sold. And then over the past 5 years, we've more than doubled that. Last year, we sold 324. We're really happy to squeeze by 2 more than the previous year in 2020 with 322. Reason why we weren't able to jump up so high is just it's a very hard market right now to buy houses. It's a seller's market. There's a very low supply of houses. So real happy and pleased to even get by with 324 this year. And so there's that update for you. Then here's our 2021 accomplishments. The property sold, of course. Then we expanded into Nashville, Tennessee. Now, don't get too excited. This, for our turnkey buyers, we're only selling them to homeowners because the prices are so high, 400,000 plus. It only makes sense for a homeowner to buy that house. But we started flipping in that market and bought 25 properties last year over there. So our average renovation time or total deal time from when we buy a house, fix it up and sell it on average in 2021 was 92 days. And that's a great increase from 2018 when we had 110 days was our average. We're always trying to be more efficient and reduce our time by a day here, a week here, and improve that speed. The next thing is we are on Google, at least according to Google reviews. I've looked it up. We are the #1 turnkey company on Google review wise. And also, of course, personally, my bias is we are the #1 turnkey company in the whole country. We have a 4.9 star Google reviews, 147 reviews. So we're really happy to do well for our customers and our investors. And we're all investors ourselves and invest, personally along on rentals here in Memphis. So we understand and try our best to communicate well and have a good performance on our properties for our investors. Speaking of that, 60% of our sales last year were to repeat turnkey buyers, meaning someone already bought a house from us years before, and 60% of our sales were to repeat buyers. 40% were to new people as well, and that's great. We're always looking for new people and new customers as well. Just as the market changes and everything like that, more people want to get in and out, depending on their investment goals and the life cycle of where they're at on their investment and retirement and everything. So we bought 2 apartments with investors via syndication. That's another real big milestone, and we're super happy to have done that. Then another thing we started is another investment opportunity for our investors is we started the MIP Debt Fund. It's basically it's a private placement memorandum for accredited investors only, but they can invest directly into MIP, and we use that as working capital to buy, renovate houses and everything like that. And we give them back a great return on investment. If you're interested in that, please reach out to me and I can give you more details on that. Another big one, we got 1,600 YouTube subscribers. If you haven't already, by the way, and you're watching this video, please subscribe to our channels. We really love your support and gets our name out there, and super pleased about that. So we had a bunch of new hires in 2021. We hired Alex Evans as our sales manager. So he's kind of backing up Mark Hart. Mark was just getting so many calls and interest from new buyers. He was booked for 3 months on his calendar. So we figured we don't want people to have to wait 3 months, a couple of weeks to have a call with us and really get to meet us and get to know us. And he's doing investor tours and all that. Ty Santana is a renovation supervisor here in Memphis. As our volume has grown and the amount of properties we're doing, and then also the difficulty of the houses we're doing, we're having to buy, rougher houses and turn more stones to find the deals. So we got another renovation supervisor. Miriam Harrison is a transaction coordinator, hired her on this year. She has over 20 years experience of doing the paperwork with real estate, working with brokerages and traditional real estate transactions. So she's helping us. We're actually growing a bit more on now that we've been here for 6+ years, and really Jim's been in here. Jim Reedy, my partner's been here for 40+ years in the market. There's a lot of investors who bought a turnkey property from us 5 years ago plus, or 3 years plus, and now they're looking to exit the market as appreciations come up and their investment goals and strategy. So we're helping list properties. So Miriam kind of helps out with all the paperwork on all of that. If you're interested in listing a house for sale that you currently own here in Memphis, Tennessee, or the surrounding markets in northern Mississippi or West Memphis, Arkansas, please reach out to Mark Hart and Mark and Miriam and Alex Evans. They can help you out with listing your property or just giving you an idea of what it could sell for to kind of help you get an estimate on your net worth. Hampton Robinson was hired as a budget manager. So just making sure, we're estimating the costs of materials and labor on our properties. He also does kind of an audit on all the properties to make sure we hit all the items on our budget and make sure quality control with the renovations are good. And then he also audits material costs. So he's watching that a lot with our warehouse manager of where lumber is and costs for ACs and heaters and everything like that. As you've seen, we've kind of just needed a full-time person to just kind of watch that and adjust our budgets almost weekly to make sure we're pricing our renovations correctly so we can put in a full renovation and make the right offer for you investors. Tom Jacobs as another renovation supervisor. So now we have 4 renovation supervisors. So they all have about 25 properties each that they're renovating, 20 to 30 on average. Jack Gentry, another great addition to our team. Everyone's been a great addition, of course. Jack Gentry's been hired on as our acquisitions assistant. He's helping making offers on houses and trying to get us more inventory so we can have more houses for our investors to purchase with the large demand we've been having. Our Nashville team, we moved Derek Phillips from Memphis to Nashville to kind of head the construction side. Mitch Meyer and Jamie Maddox are acquisition managers over there. And Jeff Stewart is a renovation supervisor as well. Now on to our favorite part, put it out there, right? The universe, let's get that energy going of our 2022 goals. So our big goals are purchase and sell 400 houses. A big goal, 75 more about than last year. And we think we can do it with Nashville and just kind of upping our efforts here in Memphis as well. And then we want to purchase 3 apartments and definitely buy kind of a higher end apartment at $20 million plus. So that way you can keep the syndications going on the apartment side. We've seen a lot of success on our current syndications we've done. The 6 deals I've been involved in 600 doors. We're exiting 2 of them right now, and we're going to see great sell prices and returns and IRRs to investors on that. So we're going to continue doing that and hopefully expand regionally someday on that. And then another goal is just changing lives one house at a time. So that is our why, right? Why we're here. We're really focusing down on this and really discovering what our why is. Speaking of which, start with why. Simon Sinek, watch his TEDx talk on that. So what we really want to do is one home at a time change lives. So starting that with our investors. Personally, and this is biased, but also I think the data is there. I just believe real estate is the best way to acquire wealth and have generational wealth. And I think it's a great secure investment. It's just proven, on all the ways you've seen on my YouTube videos that real estate really can help change your life, especially when you get a few lined up. It can help put a kid through college, right? That changes someone's life. It can help you just maybe your wife doesn't have to work as much, or one of the parents, doesn't have to work quite as many hours. So they could spend more time with the kids and family time and helping them, which changes lives right there, one home at a time. Maybe it's helping someone who didn't really have a retirement planned out and they're kind of in their later years and they can start acquiring properties now and expedite that retirement time. And then also on the other end, we think about that, of course, for our investors. We're helping out on that end, helping them create generational wealth and passive income and financial independence, retire early. How exciting that is, and changing lives through that. But then on the other end, for our tenants, right? We have great owners and we've done great renovations. So now we're going to put in tenants and we have a home for them. So on changing lives one home at a time is we want to help our tenants and enlighten them and enable them and elevate them, by having a good, clean, safe place to live with a good manager who will take care of the property and keep it maintained in good living condition. That just helps your home life, right? Less stress, one less thing to worry about. and just being fair, right? We stick to our end of the agreement as property managers representing our owners. And if the tenants stick to their end of the agreement, it's great. That gives you peace of mind. You're not worried about getting out or anything. It's just you stick to the agreement and everything rolls well. So just being honest and ethical and sticking to our word there for helping our tenants out. Another thing on changing lives one house at a time is we've started a new program here for our employees. So we have a property management arm, a renovation arm, and obviously MIP. There's lots of people and lots of employees coming in here, and we do real estate, right? We're preaching it. But several, are a lot of our employees here and people that work for us or even subcontractors, they don't own a house yet. They're renting. And we all know the benefits of renting versus owning and how much you save. And so we're kind of doing a first-time home buyer program that we're teaching. And we're hoping that can actually expand out someday into our tenant base and community here and really help people buy houses. Now you'd think, well, why are you guys teaching people to be homeowners when you're selling houses to investors? But yeah, I mean, there's a big piece of the pie here in the market, and it helps out everyone when there's homeowners or someone buying properties and having, ownership on the house and keeping good care of it. So we're happy anyway to help people out. And so that is our new theme and new goal. And our real why, our deep down passion is changing lives one house at a time. So thank you so much for watching. Please let me know your comments on, anything we've done here. I'd love to hear how buying a house or several or real estate, how that's changed your life. Definitely has changed mine. And so, yeah, thanks so much, guys, for reaching out. And we'll let you know how 2022 went next year. Thank you so much. Have a good one.